It's a good day. I invite you into this space of wholeness and centering and gathering of peace and love. I invite you to close your eyes and feel the safety and the security of home here in your surroundings. I imagine, and I ask you to imagine, the wholeness that you feel being in these walls, being together, being in the surroundings, and the wholeness that is your life, that is you, at all times, in all surroundings, in all existence. And so I invite you to center yourself, preparing for our message today of wholeness, love, and oneness. And as we imagine ourselves back in this space, amongst our friends and our family and our new friends and family, wholeness is our virtue, and it is who we are. And I bless all the people within the sound of my voice. Thank you. Thank you.
Good morning, fam.
Good morning.
Ready to sing with me? I will surrender to my greatest, highest good. I will release any fear that blocks my way. For every step I take is taken in pure faith. And I am stronger every moment, every day. My mind is willing and my heart is open wide. I trust my instincts and let spirit be my guide. I vow to live a life that's real and true and free. As I continue walking in this mystery, I surrender to my greatest, highest good. I release any fear that blocks my way. For every step I take is taken in pure faith. And I am stronger every moment, every day. There may be walls, there may be roadblocks in my way, but I can choose to take a higher path each day. And now I know what I thought was safe and sound was only habit and regret that held me down. I will surrender to my greatest, are standing on holy ground. Yes, we are. And I know there are angels all around. So let us praise. Come on. Praise God now. Praise God anyhow. For we are standing in God's presence on holy ground.
Let's all take a deep breath in. And as I let go of that breath, I recognize this one presence, this one essence, the one source that is, I call God. The God recognizing itself in me, in everything that I am. It is love, it is joy, it is peace, because I am. It is abundance, it's harmony, unity, that is all there is. So as I allow His essence, His presence to be in me, through me, and as me, I know my way, my path is always made clear, made straight before me. So as I travel this road, as I travel this path, knowing that I am guided, guarded, and protected, this very essence, this very strength, this power, this source that I am, backing up of everything that I am, knowing God is, I am, and there's no spot where God is not. So this truth, as I welcome, as I know, as I believe, as I allow, as I become, I'm grateful, thankful, knowing that I'll never be lost, that I'm always here for each one. I'm grateful for the center, for the love, for the support. I'm grateful for the ministers, Reverend Cheryl, Reverend Stacy, for the Ministry of Prayer team. Grateful for our sound, beautiful sound by Pat and Dave, for our volunteers, for Yvonne, for Kaden, and for our ushers. And most of all, I'm grateful to each and every one who's present here, listening to my voice, knowing that it's all and pure love. So I release my word, my thought, this state of mind into the law of love and divine action, knowing it is completely done. And together we say, and so it is. So it is.
Thank you, Aldo. Almost said Reverend Aldo.
I did. Almost came out of my mouth.
Love you. I love you guys. I only get to see on Sunday. What's that about? That's crazy. I love Sundays though. So let's do. Do you feel like singing again? Can we do it again? Okay. And you know, I forgot to celebrate birthdays and anniversaries last week. I'm looking at my revenue. So we're going to do that too today. This is called I Am Blessed. Now it matters to me. Now if you sing it, you gotta sing it with me. You gotta feel it. bless, 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 bless. Yeah. When I wake up in the morning, woo, I lay my head to rest. I am blessed. Here we go. I am blessed. I am loved. I am loved. I am loved. Yes, you are. Every day of my life, I am loved, 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 loved. Yes. When I wake up in the morning, I lay my head to rest. I am blessed. I am loved. I am loved. Here we go. I am healed. I am healed. Oh, yes, I am. Every day of my life, I am healed. Yeah. When I wake up in the morning, I lay my head to rest. I am healed. Yes, I am healed. I am blessed. I am blessed. Real big. I am blessed. Are you? Yeah. Every day of my life, I am blessed, 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 blessed. I am. When I wake up in the morning, I lay my head to rest. I am blessed. Yes, I am blessed. We're going up. Uh-oh. I am blessed. Come on now. I am blessed. I feel so blessed. When I wake up every day, I am blessed, 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 blessed. But I want to dance. When I wake up in the morning, I can't do both. I lay my head to rest. I am blessed. One more. I am blessed. Oh, I am blessed. I am blessed. Here we go. I am blessed. Yes, I am blessed. I am blessed. Yes. I am blessed. I am blessed. I can't dance, but I can sing. Yeah. That's so Patty Powers and Dave. Yes, yes, yes. Welcome everybody. Welcome everybody and good morning. While we're standing, if it's comfortable for you, please put your hand over your heart and say with me, God bless America and the rest of the world. If it's comfortable for you and your neighbor, please say hello to your neighbor. Give them a hug or squeeze. Give them a hug. Even if they're gone, give them a hug. Even if there's no water. Every day of my life, I am blessed, blessed, blessed. When I wake up in the morning, lay my head to rest. I am blessed. Yes, yes, I am blessed. I am blessed. Yes, I am blessed. Oh, I am blessed. I am blessed. Yes, I am blessed. Oh, yes, I am blessed. Yeah. All right. Woo! So before we go out and shop in the hallway with all the goodies or go to brunch, we have a couple things to do today. Oh, I am Stacey Hilton, co-minister, along with my sister over here who's a little under the weather, Reverend Cheryl Bell. We are co-ministers. Do we have any? They're still welcoming. Hi, everybody. Hi, how are you?
Good morning.
What's the service going on? Oh, yes, I'd love to sit down. Thank you. Hug up. Okay. Do we have anyone new here today? Anybody here for the first time? Yeah, okay. And what's your name? It's a little loud over on this side, so I can't hear. Sorry.
Veronica.
Veronica. Welcome, Veronica. There's a gift for you. Anybody else? And how'd you hear about us? How'd you hear about us?
One thing from another church talking about this.
Okay. Well, thank you. Well, we're getting people from other churches being sending us over here. Well, I love that. I love that. Anybody else new? Haven't been here for a while?
We're all family anyway. Oh, is there somebody being pointed out?
She's ducking.
Rick?
Oh, she was here yesterday.
She was here yesterday, so it's not technically her first time, maybe. But how did you hear about us?
My mom,
Your mom.
she's a great influence.
Thank you.
Penelope has some great gifts back there. So I bought one for my little sister yesterday. So go see Penelope. Go see all of the vendors that participated. Thank you, Gail, for putting that all together for us. A beautiful holiday cake. And we made a little money, I think. We're still in the process of making some money. All right? Yeah. What else? Cheryl wants to say something, so sorry about it, but just bear with her.
I know you all got your angel last week from Franny. Thank you, Franny and Amy, for putting that together. But I have the actual envelopes, so see me after.
Told you.
So see me after. I promise I don't have COVID. Thank you.
Thank you, Reverend Cheryl. She had to be here. You know she has FOMO from way back. She can't help herself. She just can't help, right? She just can't help herself. I think we forgot something last week. We were away, so the cats played.
Yeah.
And the practitioners played.
Or not.
Or not. And so we have some birthday stuff
We
going
do.
on, and then we have a video.
Who has a birthday?
Yeah, who has a birthday? Please raise your
In
hand.
December. All right.
Well, I'm sorry that I didn't sing this to you last week. Let's sing, everybody. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear loved ones. Happy birthday to you. Yes. So better late than never.
All right. How about anniversaries? Anybody have an anniversary?
Yeah.
Yeah, those two I know they do.
Anniversary.
27.
Yes.
There's some more over here. All right, let's do
Happy
it.
anniversary to all of you. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. And many more.
Nice. Yes. How many years? 9. What's the date?
12, 13,
14.
Of course it is. Of course it is. You were probably waiting for me to ask that, weren't you? And you two, I know when yours are, but tell everybody else.
1227.
1227. How many years?
Already 6 years?
Cheryl, you are getting old.
You said Cheryl, you want to It's not that funny. No, sorry.
It was kind of funny.
It's funny.
That's why they don't let me up here doing this. So anyway, we have a video for you all. It is Hanukkah time, and so please watch your video.
Okay, so funny.
I'm feeling pretty great. Got lockers on my plate. I love this holiday. I love this holiday. And Kislev is the day. Like candles 1 through 8. And a new one every day. I love this holiday. I'm spinning dreidels, onions and potatoes. Coming through my table. Smells so good, singing it's gonna be 8 nights. 'Cause we're counting up to 8, 8, 8, 8, 8. We're escaping off of faith, 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 faith. We're gonna celebrate, brave, 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 brave. It's Hanukkah, Hanukkah. Light the candles every night, 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 night. And the blessings will recite, side, 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 side. For the festival of light, 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 light. It's Hanukkah, Hanukkah. Back in 160 BCE, lived Judah Maccabee. His army was so weak, but they still beat the Greeks. Supply of oil wasn't great, but a miracle took place. It burned for 8 whole days. Burned for 8 whole days. So in December, take time to remember. With 4 Hebrew letters, spinning round, singing it's gonna be 8 nights. 'Cause we're counting
shin. If you wind up with a hay, you get half the total pay. But if you spin a little gimbal, then you take.
Yeah, 'cause we're counting up to 8. It's keeping up the faith. That's how we celebrate, breathe. It's Hanukkah. The candles gonna burn. And the dreidel's gonna turn. Got some history to learn.
I didn't realize that the guys had tutus on. Probably would be banned in Florida. So anyway, sorry. I'm really not sorry. But wherever you are in your spiritual path, you are always welcome here. And whoever you are, be proud of yourself. I love you. See you in a minute.
Love you too. Thank you, Rev. That was great.
Oh yes, Andy said that to me.
Who said that?
Annie.
Annie, of course. Annie Goodrich, right? Annie. I have the wrong. Annie Wolf. Annie Wolf. Well, happy Hanukkah to you guys. Annie and Abby. So we're going to celebrate as well with a little Christmas time is here. I'm sorry to laugh so much at that age, but it was funny.
She was funny. I'm not used to her slipping that stuff in like that. I was like, what?
Christmas time is here. Happiness and cheer. Fun for all. The children call their favorite time of year.
Christmas time.
Yes, that was David's version. Thank you, David. Thank you. Super. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Cheryl. Christmas time is here. Anybody happy about that? Yeah. Well, it's coming anyways. You might as well be happy about it. You can pretend that it's not. That's okay. I tried that last week, and that was so last week. So, anyway, yeah, it is Christmas time. Aldo, beautiful prayer. Drew, wherever you are in the universe, beautiful centering. And Patty and Dave, I just love you. Cheryl, she's so funny. She said, Dave's like Linus. And I said, no, Schroeder. A little Linus too. Sorry, Cheryl, that was a confidential, sorry. It is that time of year when we choose, keyword, choose to live like we have some damn sense. When we choose to live like we know who our brother or sister is, where we choose to be loving, where we choose to be the peace, where we choose to bring the love. And the key word there is what? Choose. Because you can choose that any day, every day, all year long. I could. I speak to myself when I'm here. I could choose that. Stacey, stop it. Okay. And I want you to kind of repeat after me. I'm going to do a little call and response here, which is the things that we always hear. All is well. 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 There is just one thing happening here. There is just one thing happening here. There's just the one. There's just the one. Everything happening in my life and in life is for good. Everything happening in my life for my life is for good. There is one life. There is one life. That life is perfect. That life is perfect. And that life is my life now. And that life is my life now. Let's do that one again. There is one life. There is one life. That life is perfect. That life is perfect. And that life is my life now. And that life is my life. There is one life. There is one life. That life is perfect. That life is perfect. And that life is my life now. And that life is my life now. Now I want you to pretend, imagine that you go out into the parking lot and you have this affirmation because you just left this beautiful center and you're thinking, there is one life. That life is perfect. And that life is my life now. And you get outside and your car's been hit. Is that the first thing that comes to your mind? Be honest. Is it the second? The third? I don't know. What are we going to do here, Cheryl? I don't know. I don't know. Everybody stand up for class. Yeah. Seeing the good in all. Recognizing wholeness. Now, for most of us, or many of us, or for just myself, that's happened to me where I've walked out, not here, somewhere else, restaurant, and my whole left side of my car was smashed. And none of those things came to my mind for maybe 3 or 4 months until I got my car back. And I'm a minister, been a minister for 10 years, so maybe, we've always said, Lauren, Cheryl, and I, that we were on the short bus as far as practitioner training goes, so perhaps that's what's going on here. Maybe next year I will get the idea to say those things to myself as they have just occurred, but I'm not there yet. Anybody else with me? Yeah, okay. When you hear the news of the health condition of yourself, that's not the most positive thing that you've ever heard. When you hear the news of a loved one of a health condition, and things aren't what you would like to be. The condition isn't what you want to hear. When you look at your bank account, sometimes, there's just when your relationship is going south, there's just a million things that happen in this life, and it causes us, maybe not us in this room, to ask, well, if there's no spot where God is not, where the heck was God when the person backed into my car? If there's no spot where God is not, then what's up with this health condition? If there's no spot where God is not, then why don't I have any money? Now, I'm sure none of you can relate to any of these things because you're far more advanced than most people on this plane. You're practically walking on water. I know this. I do know this. It's the truth. We laugh. We laugh because it's true. You know, and it's silly because we know it. We spend so much time up here with it. We take the classes year after year after year. We take these classes, and we get so much good out of it. We finish the class, we get the certificate. We're like, oh yeah, I'm ready. And then you walk outside. It's like, I wish that was all I said. But you see, God is still there. And when we choose to turn to Spirit, the divine, whatever you want to call that, we realize that although I might not see it now, I know there's goodness for me. Now, for instance, in that example where someone backed into my car at Kona Grill, I got...
You hope they're watching.
I do hope they're watching. Call me. No, I drove a car. My car runs out. It's a little expensive on gas. It likes to drink. I don't know, the law of attraction. You guys are laughing a little too hard over here. And so I got a much cheaper rental car for 2 months, I think, while I waited for my car. So that was what I chose to be my story for that event. You see, we get to choose our stories, don't we? Choose. I said in the first part of what we were doing, it's choice. I can see it that it's this way, or I can see it that it's that way. I don't have to do it in the moment because I am a human being. And I don't want to bypass. Because if I just go out and say, all is well, who's going to believe that? Who's going to believe that? More importantly, I don't believe it. Because the only person that matters is I believe it. So check yourself and make sure that you aren't bypassing anything. Okay? The short answer of, why is this happening? We know, we've been taught this. We're bound because we were first free. We chain ourselves up, handcuff ourselves, tie our feet together, close our ears, don't listen, don't see, because we don't want to look. And then we play the victim. I don't know why God did this to me. I did that to myself. I made a decision to close my eyes, to not listen, and to not participate in my freedom. For a long time, many, many, many years, even though I grew up in the teaching. And I was a victim on some level. I'm not a victim kind of girl, but it's kind of like, oh, well, things just happen. I don't know why it's happening to me. My parents got divorced when I was 14, I guess that's why. That's what went on. Or some other random thing that has really nothing to do with me choosing another way to live. Yes?
Yes.
We don't have enough. We are not enough. I guess God just skipped me on the brains. I guess God just skipped me on the looks and the money. I don't know what's happening. Oh, well, but all is well. We don't always choose to look at our part, our role, our obligation as a citizen of the world to practice being loving, caring, sharing with our brother and sister. Forget that. We don't even seem to recognize them as our brothers and sisters quite often. So I choose to play a victim to my past circumstances very often. I didn't realize how often until we drove down to Redondo Beach last week. And my life is much different from when I left Los Angeles 20 years ago. I went back to go to ministerial school in 2011. Yeah? 2011. And have been a minister ever since. And my life has changed enormously. However, I notice for myself when I'm driving down the 15 and I'm coming down the El Cajon Pass, and right before I get to the 210, where it says Pasadena, I used to live in Pasadena, there is a flood of memories that come to me. There's a flood of should haves, could haves, blame to myself, to others, shame for what I didn't do and how I didn't participate, and how I wasn't who I could have been in that moment. I know none of you know what I'm talking about. But I mean, just like hit me like a ton of bricks. I didn't say anything to Reverend Cheryl, who was in the passenger seat. I just thought, wow, this is not healed. I don't feel whole in this moment. And so what am I to do? Now usually, if I were back, I didn't hear what you said. Homework.
Back at you.
I deserve that. Homework. And so my homework was for that day, how am I going to reconcile this? Because I know that there's just one thing happening. I really do know that. And yet when you're in that place where you're feeling blame, you're feeling shame, you're feeling memories of past events and past circumstances, and you know that you can't go back and necessarily change those events. But what do I have the power to change?
Yourself.
My mind about the events, right? And so I sat with it and I sat with it, and I didn't let it disrupt my time, I don't think. Cheryl can't talk, so we won't ask her. I'm on a roll today, sorry. But I just kind of processed, where am I with this? And I had compassion for myself as we drove from Pasadena and drove down Hollywood, and I thought about a whole bunch of people and events and clubs and things I had no business doing, and the fact that I was grateful to still be on this plane on some level, right? I'm exaggerating a little bit, but not really. And then we got to Redondo Beach, and it just was like where you feel that place where it's like, this in my mind is the place that saved me. Now, it didn't save me. I allowed it to be my safe place, and I chose, what word did I say? I chose a different experience in that moment. And so, as I sat there, I just kept watching the memories come, and then it was like, and then I'd think about something that was good, and something that was fun that I did. And I thought about people that I missed, because a lot of my friends have gone. They've left this plane. And so going to LA is just a different experience altogether, which is a blessing on a lot of levels for me. And so I looked at that, and I said, thank you to those people and those memories and those events for all the good that they brought. But I still wasn't there ready to reconcile with the other side, with that shadow side of things and events that I was participating in at the time, and the guilt and the blame and the shame. And as I was at Redondo Beach, we got to see colleagues and friends that are doing great things. We hadn't seen each other in a while. And I was so appreciative of seeing them and all the good that they bring to my life on a daily basis, even now. Even when I don't see them every day, but I see that one of them online doing a service or something. I'm like, oh yeah, you go, girl. You go. Who would have thought? Well, the Spirit would have thought. And I thought that about them. And yet I still couldn't see it in me. And so what I decided after that night at Dr. Morva's event, who is now an emeritus minister and no longer their senior minister, I decided I would have never been on this stage doing what I'm doing, loving all of you and loving the teaching and moving this community, this teaching out into a community and to the world, if all of those things didn't happen. Every single one of them, and probably none of the positive. Those things made me who I am today. Every single one of them. And that's a blessing. And so I'm grateful and appreciative for all of that which got me right here. It sounds easier said than done sometimes. Sometimes it's easy. And sometimes it's not. The thing is, you don't stop because it's not. And the thing is practice self-compassion with yourself while you're going through it. But go through it. You don't just turn away. Okay, I'm not going to watch that because that's too hard. Let me just go have a drink, which was my old way of doing it. Let me just go have some wine with my friends. And it'll be okay. I'll think about that another time. That's called bypass. When you participate in the distraction instead of that homework that will actually help you feel whole, because you're already whole. That's the you work that we all must do. And so that was our weekend to some degree. I also saw family, and there's a whole lot of things I'm still working on with that. My brother and my nephew are doing well. My father and my stepmom are doing well. My sister's doing well. It's good. It's good. And yet, they don't quite understand why I can't come home for Christmas. And so I had a little bit of a shame, blame game with myself about that. Do I just not want to go? Am I just being lazy? You know, your dad's getting to be, he's 80, and you should do this, and you should do that, and you should do. Stop it. I'm doing what I can do. I'll see my dad he'll be 80 on January 19th. I'll see him then. I saw him 2 weeks ago. He's fine. I'm beating myself up over some stupid stuff. I'm beating myself up over, on some level, who I'm supposed to be, as opposed to who I am. You see, we have this thing, I don't have a mental equivalent for a minister. But knowing what I know now, probably being off on Christmas or New Year's is probably never going to happen as long as I'm a minister. Explain that to your family, because they don't quite get it. It sounds logical to us. You see me every Sunday. They're still on some level thinking of me as Stacy before I'm Stacy the co-minister, right? Yeah. And so I get that too. And so I have to be compassionate not only with myself, but with them. Now I know that this story is not your story, but I guarantee you that probably most of you have a story very similar and can relate to what I'm saying. I have to clean up myself and see my wholeness so that I can recognize it in the world. That's not just my truth. It's all of our truths. Ernest Holmes said, the spark which burns at the center, excuse me, the spark which burns at the center of our own soul is caught from the living and eternal flame of spirit. Our charge then is to recognize, nurture, and express this divine spark of wholeness. We kindle this flame by living from our own divine center, recognizing it in others, working for it in our community and in the world, and looking to the great way showers to inspire and guide us. In this, the universe knows us as whole. So the tools that we can use are self-compassion. The tools that we can use are gratitude and appreciation. The tools that we can use are mindfulness. Because I get in trouble when I go back to the past. I get in trouble when I go too far off into the future. But if I can be here and right now and do what I can do in this moment, I'm good. Because that's my truth, I know it's each of our truths. So this week, after coming home to that, from all that, we had something occur in Vegas. And it's just, I don't even know what to say anymore. There are no words to express the sadness, to express the anger, to express the disappointment. I don't know what it's going to take for us all to be willing to do something different. I really don't. If I did, I'd be the first one signed up to do it. All I know right now is that I can do what I can do. I can change my life and be a witness of peace and love from my perspective and encourage you to do the same. But 631 mass shootings, UNLV wasn't a mass shooting because it wasn't 5 people. But 631 shootings, and it's not the end of the year, there's only 365 days in a year, is absolutely ridiculous and insane. And I don't know the answer. And I know people want what they want and they think that they should have what they should have. And I also work with children. I also work with people that they just, it has no business, them having any part of this is just profane. Because this is what we've created. God didn't do this. We did it. And came the generation before, but we're still passing it along. When will we say stop? Stop the madness. When? Will it be when my brother, my nephew, something happens to them? When one of your people, when it's closer to home, was that when it will shift? I don't know. I just keep praying. And meanwhile, to quote Stephen Colbert, it's Hanukkah time. And meanwhile, it's Christmas time. And meanwhile, I'm here with a loving community that is doing good. And meanwhile, I love each and every one of you. And I know that this too will turn out for the good. I can't even say that because it doesn't feel like it right here and right now. But I keep praying. As Daisy out here saying, this too shall pass. But we have to pass it. There's nothing that's going to come up and scoop us up and say, okay, let's start all over. We are the ones that the world is waiting for. We're the ones. So this is our charge, to go out and walk that line of being merry and peaceful and loving and kind and watching that which is not that and being loving and kind and peaceful, even though there's that. I know that this is the turn of a time that it's time for a change, and I know that I'm willing to be the one. I know that I'm willing to be the one. And so for those that are with me, stand with me and let's pray together, meditate together, let's laugh, let's cry, let's just be who we are called here to be, the loving presence and intelligence of that one power, that one life, that which is perfect, and that which is each of our lives now. I love each and every one of you. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, and whatever there else is in between. And so it is.
It's our charge, huh? Well, thank God we've got great waymakers. Really. And that's all I could think of when you said that.
It's like, God, thank God for you. It was nice, huh? Did you leave for that? It was pretty.
It was pretty.
Yeah.
He's like Linus. Just kidding. This is, that was beautiful. Thank you, Ralph. So in doing our homework for the week, for the songs, I ran into a beautiful song by Jason Mraz, and it's called Look for the Good. I can't believe I didn't see it before just a couple days ago. So I apologize that it's not under my muscles yet as far as lyrics go. So I might be looking at some lyrics, but I'm looking at you. I am looking at you, and I'm singing to you. So just know that. Look for the good in everything. Look for the people who will set your soul free. It always seems impossible until it's done. Look for the good in everyone. People done gone crazy,
People done gone mad. People done forgot the superpowers we all had. We were born to love, not hate. We can decide our fate and look for the good in everyone. If there's a silver lining, you still have to find it, find it, find it. Look for the good in everything. Look for the people who will set your soul free. Always seems impossible until it's done. Look for the good in everyone. Everyone needs sunshine. Everyone needs rain. Everyone is carrying around some kind of pain. I see who you are. You're just like me. I see you're searching for a purpose and guided by your dreams. I see who you are. I'm just like you. I get lost sometimes and I forget what I came here to do. For the good in everything. You keep on trying. Look for the good in everything. Look for the people who will set your soul free. It always seems impossible until it's done. Look for the good. Look for the good. Look for the good in everyone. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Oh. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, yeah. Everyone is nature. Everyone is God. Everyone is love and light and vibration. Look for the good. Look for the good. Look for the everyone gets mad sometimes. Maybe they should. Look for the good. Look for the good. Yeah, look out for all those heroes in your neighborhood. Look for the good. Just look for the good. Life sure would be sweeter if everybody would look for the good in everything. Look for the people who will make your heart sing. It seems impossible until it's done. Look for the good. Look for the good. Look for the good in everyone. Thank you. What a great song. Thank you. Thank you.
Pretend I'm Reverend Cheryl. I insisted. So we're both having fun with her today. I'd like to invite the ushers to please come forward, as this is our time for giving and receiving. For those that have an envelope, or you may will see in a moment, you'll see a text to tithe, so you can take your gift or your phone if you're texting to tithe and place it against your heart. And let's say this affirmation together. From the love of pure spirit within me, I bless this gift. I send it forth to heal and bless and prosper. It is evidence of my faith and belief. It does good work in the world and returns to me multiplied abundantly. And so if you would, as you just hold that gift, just know that there is that one power, that one presence, that one divine energy that is moving through each and every one of us. That we are the way that this center gets to provide the love and support that each of us are the beneficiaries of. And we also are the benefactors of this light and love being spread across the world. And so I dig deeper. I choose to be the good. And I know that my gift makes a difference. So I'm so grateful for the abundance
of this center, and I'm so grateful for the law that is automatically blessing the giver and flowing down in so much abundance in every aspect of every life. So for this and so much more, I just say thank you, God. And together we say, and so it is. And if you would, as you receive the basket, pass it down the aisle, pass it down the row, I apologize, and let each person just keep it going and feel that flow in abundance. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah. I do believe I will receive. I just have to know and then declare it to be so with an open mind and just a little bit of time. If it serves my highest good, then it will be mine. It is, yes it is. I do believe I will receive. I just have to know and then declare it to be so with an open mind and just a little bit of time. If it serves my highest good, give it to me, then it is mine. Yes, anything I want, it is mine. Come on, perfect health, it is mine. Joy and peace, it is mine. Oh yeah, love, 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 it is mine. If it serves my highest good, yes, then it is mine.
Yes. Okay, well, the announcements for today are that it's the time of year that we are helping the Children's Foundation of Las Vegas, looking to help foster children, which we started last week, and we got everybody except for 3 children got left, 3. And Reverend Cheryl, as she mentioned, has the envelopes for the ones that we picked from last week.
She has one now.
Oh, she only has 1 now. We only need 1 child.
I got it.
She's got it. Okay, wonderful. So exciting.
But they can still bring a toy if they want.
But you can still bring a toy if you'd like. A toy by Wednesday the 13th, by this coming Wednesday, which, by the way, is our Heart of Peace and meditation. And I'm going to ask Aldo to come up because he is doing a very special thing with this particular Heart of Peace meditation. And we're surely hoping that everybody can be here physically that can be. And thank you to Reverend Aldo.
Thank you. And it's that time of the year. Heart of Peace is having the holiday feast. It's this Wednesday, December 13, from 6 to 7. And I would like to invite every one of you to come and have the meditation. And right after the meditation, we'll have a little holiday feast celebration.
It's always so beautiful.
Thank you so much.
Thank you,
I'm looking forward to seeing everyone of you there.
Thank you, Aldo. Yes, we need that this year more than ever, so everybody that can come, please be here. I was just told that we have a team meeting on Zoom the next day on the 14th, on Thursday at 4 p.m. Megan Ballardini will be facilitating that, and so encourage any teens that you know to be looking for this Zoom information to get on with this meeting, this teen meeting. And then please join with all of us practitioners for our midweek inspiration and prayer. It's always the first and third Wednesday of the month, and it's from 6 to 6:45 p.m. And the reading that we're doing this month is going to be from of course, always every month is Living the Science of Mind, but this particular chapter is called The River of Life. Our Spiritual Identity Expands. So this is another, I mean, every time we get on is wonderful, so I'd love to have you all join on Zoom with us. And there's only one way we can make this sanctuary look more beautiful, and that is if we buy poinsettias. And so we can buy our poinsettias for $12 each, and of course you can take that home on December 24th. Take your poinsettia home. We're putting them, of course, in honor or memory of anyone that you would like to put their name, or even for yourself. So yeah, anything goes. Reverend Stacy is doing, for the umpteenth year now, I can't remember how many years, but I think I've been to all of them, she is doing the Conscious Creation Workshop. And you've got two options. You can either come on Saturday in person on December 30th from 10 to noon here at the center, or you can be on Zoom and do it that way. Okay, here we are, where are we? Here at the center, and I'm looking for where it's at. And then on the, or you can go online. Why isn't it saying that?
Thursday, January 4th.
Thursday, January 4th. Oh, I see, virtually. And the investment is just $25. And just see the sign-up sheet on the table, because it is something you don't want to miss. Every year that I've gone has been more special than the year before, and they're always different, and they're always fabulous. So please join with Reverend Stacy on either one of those two options. Las Vegas CSL is also, their day of remembrance is December 31st, where you can send in a photo, and you can email it or text it. It can be of a friend or a family member that you'd like to remember, with just 2 sentences, 2 or 3 sentences about them. So you want to just send the email to admin@lasvegascsl.org or text 702-524-1706. I would love to have our Jamie Jetty come up and tell us about what she's doing. She's got something new called the Life Reflection Cafe. She was telling me a little bit about it, and it's very, very wonderful.
Kitty, good morning. So a couple years ago when I came over to join the center, I introduced this idea to the reverends and said that we always talk about life in the presence, but we don't talk about that which is in the shadow, our fears of the after, and is there an after, and what legacy do you want to be remembered by, and what song would you like to be played at your funeral? Okay, so those are some really different ideas that we'll be talking about, but there's 83,000 of these cafes around the world. They're under the name Death Cafe. Well, after doing a survey with a lot of my friends and family, that just was like, oh yeah, I'm not going to that. Okay? So Bob and I were doing a lot of meditating and reflecting, and so we came up with the name Life Reflection, because what it is just a conversation over coffee and tea. And in the UK, they serve biscuits, but I think we'll have coffee or muffins or cookies. But it's just a little bit over an hour. There's no curriculum, there's no class. It's just simple conversation, just to talk about the idea of impermanence, or the idea of any fears that we might have of what we don't know. So I know this is a time of joy, but also it starts January 8th, and I'd like to introduce this conversation of that which we consider, a lot of people can't say taboo, you don't talk about that. So join me Mondays, January 8th is the first one. It'll be weekly at 10 o'clock, just a little bit over an hour, and if you don't show up, that's fine, but one day you might have that question, and it might just be that curiosity that brings you here. Thank you.
Thanks, Jamie.
Okay. We are still collecting food for our love supply in our pantry and freezer full. So for those of you that are food insecure, please don't hesitate to get whatever you need from our pantry. And then also, just when you're shopping, I saw a couple of people came in today with extra goodies for our pantry, so just keep doing that. And then for prayer support, just send your prayer request to prayer@lasvegascsl.org or text 702-524-7096. And of course, I can talk about the bookstore because that's where we need to buy the poinsettias and so forth, but we sure have a lot on sale in the hallway, so be sure to stop everywhere. This is where you need to do is shopping right here. Everywhere that you see something for sale, it is. Okay? All right, so, and then follow us on Facebook and Instagram, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and of course visit our website at lasvegascsl.org. Let's have a fabulous day, everybody.
Yes, thank you, Kitty. Thanks, Kitty.
Thank you, Kitty. Yeah. All right. What do I do now, Cheryl?
Okay, so I'm actually going to skip that part. I'm going to let our practitioners do that. We can all do it together. So can I have the practitioners surround the room, please? Any visiting practitioners, please surround the room, and ministers. All right. It's a good-looking group, huh? And kind and loving. Yeah. when they choose to be.
I said we choose to be.
They
Not
choose to
when.
be.
We choose.
I added the when, sorry.
That's okay.
All right, so if you would just close or lower your eyes as this ministry or prayer team just does what they do and praise us to our next destination.
In this moment, I'm recognizing God as the only power, the only authority, the divine love that is right here, right now, in this very room, operating in its unique and special ways through each individual here, each individual in harmony with this word of peace, of love, of joy, of prosperity, of happiness. And so for this and so much more, I receive these blessings and know that they are being realized and experienced through, with, for, and by every individual here within the sound of my voice. And for this and so much more, I'm giving thanks. I'm celebrating life, love, its abundance, and I release this prayer treatment to the love-minded action knowing that it has already been acted upon, and the truth is being revealed even now. And I just simply say, and so it is.
And so it is.
So it is.
Now let's stand and sing our peace song.
Yes, there is peace on earth, and now it begins with me. Yes, there is peace on earth, a peace that was meant to be. With God as our power, loved ones all are we. Now we walk with each other in perfect harmony. Yes, peace begins with me. Let this be the moment now. With every breath I take, let this be my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment with peace eternally. Yes, there is peace on earth, and now it begins with me.
Repeat after me. Something wonderful is happening to me right now.
Something wonderful is happening to me right now.
I know this in my mind.
I know this in my mind.
I feel it in my body.
I feel it in my body.
And so it is.
And so it is.
Make it a great week.
All right. Thanks, Gabriel.
I'm glad it was just you because we needed to hear the whole thing. Okay?
I feel it inside my bones. It goes electric wavy when I feel it.
It was really good.
Up in the city, up from my home. Flying high, no ceiling when we're in our zone. I got that sunshine in my pocket, that good soul in my feet, that hot blood in my body when it drops. I can't take my eyes off of it. It's so phenomenal.